Andy, thanks for coming out to speak to us. What are your thoughts on another tough afternoon?
Yeah, tough. I'm not going to be too critical of my players. I'd like to give their team some credit as well, by the way. They're a decent side. Neil's got a good side there. They played fantastic football. For the time that we have with our players this week, Monday night and Thursday night, perhaps we overemphasise how good these could be. I'm worried about them a bit too much, and I think that showed in the first 20 minutes. We looked like, we was a side that was nervous of how they played, but we also can't legislate for some poorly defending, especially the third and fourth goal, which from senior players you don't expect that to happen. So, and when you're playing against sides like this, they will punish you. But if you look at the game in general, they could have probably scored quite a few more. But we've had 5 great opportunities ourselves, by the way. And you have to punish teams, and we didn't do that. But, listen, as much as I want to be critical of my players, we've got a 17-year-old boy out there again today who I thought was absolutely phenomenal. In midfield, young George, playing against a side, like I say, will be up there. So we can be critical. I'll be honest, I think a result like this, like the Grimsby one, and perhaps the Eastleigh one in the first half, and today, that's going to happen with a team like ourselves. It will happen. The resources we got and what we've got, it will happen. And it's not nice when it happens, don't get me wrong, but we have to learn from it. Like I say, we've got a young group in there, and we've only got to look at the bench. And teams like this will punish you if you make mistakes.
Talk us through the formation, because you started with 4 at the back today, and that being a change from kind of the usual. What was the thinking about that?
Well, no, we played 4 at the back quite a lot, but last week we played 3 centre halves with wing backs. We were nervous we kept the same team last week, but we just pushed Ryan into midfield, which is his natural position. And because of their strength in the midfield and their movement, that was one of the reasons why we felt that we just needed to get in and around them. But listen, like I said, it's not just down to the players. Me as a manager and staff, we look at everything. But maybe we worried about the opposition too much, and perhaps should have stayed with that 5 at the back. But listen, as a manager, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. We tried something because we know their strengths. Can we work on that? No, we don't get a lot of time to work on it. Thursday night, we don't get long, it was the same team that put great performance in up at Wildston and didn't get a result. And today, like I say, we've been punished by a very good side.
Is it fair to say that today's result was kind of a mix of just the fact that there's such a gulf between the sides and sort of some bad defensive decisions? I mean, you must be tearing your hair out for that goal straight forward.
3 and 4 are terrible, we're trying to play offside. Seth knows, he's a seasoned pro, he knows. Harry knows he's got to win the header against Rooney, and then they get too close and the fella runs through. I think he probably thought he had his birthday and Christmas come at once today. They had Dallas, to be honest, even though he's a very good player and he took his goals very well. But the golf in the clubs and the facilities and the training and it's massive, and we actually. And the chairman will tell you, I'm not telling him anything the chairman won't tell you if he was interviewing him now. We can't compete at this level. We just can't compete at this level. Financially, we can't compete at this level. And everyone knows that. And to start with, what we had to start with, and obviously the budget. And again, I'm not standing here making excuses, but you've just asked me if there's a gulf. And I'm telling you there's a gulf. And we all know that. And all we can do is just keep going along, keep playing these youngsters, because playing youngsters in a situation really is not easy. But that kid today just shows you what he's all about. I've got the officials walking off asking me how old he is after the game. He was good, and even last week. So we've got a good academy, we've got good youngsters. It's going to be a learning curve, especially the situation we're in. But I've just said to him in there, look, not one to throw teacups around. It was years ago, but not so much now. We just got to, we have to defend better, but we also have to take our chances. Like I said, Alfie's had a great chance early on, put over the bar, and then he's gone through and run through to the keeper. If that's them, they punish us, and we're not punishing teams. And again, you look at their quality. Rooney, Dallas, they've got these players. They've got that strength in depth, and we've only got to look at our bench today. So listen, it's a tough one to take. But again, I've answered your question. There's a massive gulf. We can't compete at this level, but all we can do is keep competing to the end of the season, and we go from there.